Just need someone to check in to see if
The phone's acting okay?
you got it live. Okay, you see the meeting in the home lake. Okay, let's hope it stays that way.
Sean, have you sold your house yet? Not on the market yet. What's your goal to move? Like August?
Yeah.
Like end of summer?
End of July.
Have you sold the store? Both of them? Are you done or you're transitioning?
No, this is.
Does that feel good?
Yeah, I drove Wanda down to San Antonio last week. We haven't moved ourselves.
Same here. You're in Seattle.
Got rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if you have to do it yourself, and you have to pay for it yourself,
Never deal.
downsize, and then as I was looking back, you had to get rid of more, so you didn't downsize at all.
Oh, really? Yeah, she's like, maybe we could have. Well, can you? Because I'm gonna go. I'll go
It's a
down.
little different when you're driving.
Yeah, well, I'll
You're not shipping,
right. So I'll take the trailer.
No, I went into Apple and they said my battery was 88% effectiveness, not charge. But now when it gets down to 80, that's when there are problems. But what they said it is because I was having rumination of that in combination with the heat I saw on the camera that day. Probably because yeah. So he said, you gotta start looking for another one. So on a warm day here, I'm gonna complain about the broadcast. Anyway, so that's for the someone's running a scoreboard somewhere. Anyway, so I just got a lot of good information, and I'm gonna meet with.
Did your laptop come back alive?
No, it's dead.
Huh?
No, it's dead. That was a $1,500 cup of tea.
Yeah, and she wants that. Roman, just stand still for a second. I'm not taking a picture of you, just your shirt. She wanted to know what color our school colors were. Look at how you cut your head off. You don't even have to smile.
I can send it to Charlie. He's got a 14.
Was that his? Yeah. How's he doing?
Okay, we are ready to go here. First pitch. Breaking ball a little high. Will you give me those 2 pillows, please? 1 ball, no strikes to Corbin Carroll. Breaking ball finds its mark. 1-1. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. Sorry. Inside, almost hits him. Yeah, umpire's a little delayed in his call. Also not very physically demonstrative, so a little hard to read here. I'll try and figure him out as we move along. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit towards the hole and through, and a leadoff single for Corbin Carroll and his Lakeside Lions. Brings up William DeForest. I'll try and get some defensive positions here for Bainbridge. Pitching on the mound. Liam Katatanaka, I believe. Yes, here comes the pitch. He screams and then he stands up and points his finger. Okay. Strike 1 from Katatanaka to DeForest. Corbin Carroll with a conservative lead out there. I'll toss over, get him back. Behind the plate, receiving Katatanaka, is Luis Velez Crespo. Over at first base, Kai Francis. Second base is Hosea George. Here comes the pitch. No, another toss over to get Carroll back on his stomach this time. Katatanaka from the stretch. Coming home. Ball just a little outside. Michael, could you give me that plastic bucket? It's starting to rain. Trade you. Next pitch. Ball almost overthrown. Here comes the pitch after a check of the runner. Another one, ball up and away. See what the count is. See if the 3 balls, 1 strike. Fouled away. That's going to run the count full. Carroll doing a little bit of manicuring out there from the place where he might launch. Thank you. Three-two pitch. Carroll not looking like he's going. Comes the pitch. And line drive hit to the shortstop. Is Carroll going to get back in time? Yes, he is. So L6. Hard hit ball by DeForest. Glad to see him make that kind of contact. Squared that thing up. Only problem here is my this thing is so short. Let me get that over here. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Brings up Luke Porter. Strike called to Porter. Katatanaka has a very good move to first base. It looks like his body's starting home and he looks back one last time. So until the hitters, the runners, get used to that and recognize he's going home, even if his head does come back, they're going once they figure that out, they should be on the run. If That's indeed what I'm seeing. Here comes the pitch home. Swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Way high. Carroll, a little bit bigger of a lead now. Let's see if he's going to go. Comes the pitch. Swung on, hit through the hole. Carroll rounds the bag, stops there at second. What do you need time?
Can I sit on your stool?
That one, sure. Yeah. Grab it. Make yourself at home. Brings up cleanup hitter Julian Sanders, son of my partner here in the booth, Paul Sanders. Hit to the right side and through. Is that going to pick up Carroll? They're going to send him. Right fielder up with the throw. He's coming home. Not going to be nearly in time. And on the throw, Porter makes it all the way over to third base. Runners at first and third. 1 down, 1 in here. And the Lions brought their bats. Sanders still hot. Brings up Jackson Andrews. And the Lions have Hada Tanaka on the ropes here right away. Comes the pitch. Ball is outside. 1-0. Yeah, this was from before. I'm thinking about bringing my paper out now that you got the umbrella up there. Comes the pitch. Another ball outside, 2-0 to Jackson Andrews. Hada Tanaka not sure where to throw the ball since the Lions are peppering it wherever he puts it. And the Bainbridge coach wants to come out and join the pitcher and catcher for this chat. Maybe I can finish giving the defensive lineups for Bainbridge during this brief timeout. Let's see. We did second base. Third base, Jonathan Cussy. Shortstop, J.R. Ritchie. Left field is Sammy Francis. Center field is Jonah Giblin. His girlfriend, Alex Pack, gave me a hand today filling out the lineups. Thank you, Alex. And in right field is Owen McWilliam. And we're ready to go to get started here again. Jackson Andrews up with a 2-ball, no strike count. 1 out, runners at first and third. 1 in already here for the Lions in the opening half frame. Here comes the pitch. Steerag. Okay, I got this umpire's rhythm now. Stays down and shouts out the strike. Stands up and points it out. Comes the pitch. Way high. There's that high and away fastball again. Trying to throw it hard. Looked like he's letting it go just a touch too soon. Somebody calls timeout. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Count is full. That's the fastball that Hada Tanaka has been looking for. The placement of it, I should say. 3-2. Comes the pitch to Andrews. Inside, ball 4. The base is going to be loaded for Brendan Chan. Here comes the pitch. Strike call to Chan. 0-1. There's another 0-2. Hit to the right side. That's going to pick up a run. Double play, not going to be in order. It's going to be a 4-6 fielder's choice and an RBI for Chan. Kurt Oschlager, lefty on lefty here. So we got runners at first and third for the second time in this inning. Lines have picked up a couple. Oschlager hits lefty as well. Over the weekend had a hard hit ball out to left off of a lefty. And a toss over to get the runner back. Chan can run. Popped up foul and out of play over our heads here. 0-1 to Kurt Oschlager. Did I introduce him? It's Kurt Oschlager, the second baseman. Now it's official. On deck, Jared Ficus, right fielder. Chan with a little bit of a lead. There's a shot straight away center field. Center fielder going to get there. He's not. The ball's going to drop. Base hit RBI for Oschlager. Into center field. Sanders comes home to score. And Chan down to second. Two down now, runners at first and second. Jared Ficus, right fielder, to the plate. Here it comes. Swung on a miss. Throw down the first. Ball gets away, and Chan's going to take third on that. Thomas, I think error on the first baseman. That ball got by, and Brandon went to third on that. Kyle Tanaka from the stretch. Here comes the pitch home. Ball is outside. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Keeps it in front of him. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on, 3 in. Ball is up. Nope, that's a strike. Two and two. Runner to the first and third. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oschlager will be off with the pitch. Here it comes. Strike 3 called. Ficus tossed his bat, was heading down to first base. And I was even ready to circle the BB here. But I'm going to have to erase that, put a backwards K up, and announce the end of the inning. Half inning, that is. But the Lions pick up a big 3 spot here. And coax 32 pitches out of Kata Tanaka for his first inning of work. Good bit of work from the Lions there all around. They've got a 3-0 lead here as we go into the bottom of the first. Let's look around for the Lions here. So we have Andrews on the mound. Behind the plate, as usual, is William DeForest. Over at first, I see Maple Moody, Kurt Oschlager at second, Julian Sanders at third, Jack Potter out there at short, left field Brendan Chance, center field Corbin Carroll, and right field is Jared Ficus. And the first pitch from Andrews is a little off the plate. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Swung on and missed. Owen McWilliam, the batter, the right fielder, wearing a number 6. Got a quick bat. He was ahead of that fastball from Andrews. Andrews peering over his glove for the signal. Here comes his delivery. Found the outside corner, even the count of 2-2. Ooh, the umpire was leaning, getting ready to take a big breath and scream out that strike. Just off the plate for him. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter for Bainbridge. Ground ball out to third. Sanders takes it there. Throw across, going to be a one-hopper, and Porter picks it. 5-3 on the put-out. Shooting that ball around the infield. They'll get you with their bats, they'll get you with their gloves. Brings up J.R. Ritchie, shortstop, sporting the number 1. Swings at an inside fastball and hits it inside out down the first base line. No balls, 1 strike. Just on the outside corner. DeForest tried to frame that, but to no avail. Here comes a pitch from Andrews. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time is called by the batter. There are no field dimensions on the fence out there. Left field has an extension raising the wall, which is the netting, probably about 4 feet. Here comes a pitch from Andrews. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Raising that fence about 4 feet. I don't know if that's to stop cheap home runs or save balls during batting practice. But it's going to be just a touch harder to get it over the fence out there. Here comes Andrews' 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Brings up Jonathan Cussy, number 22, the third baseman for Bainbridge. Breaking ball looked so good, but umpire says did not get enough of the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. And Andrews goes back again, trying to perfect that pitch. Missed it a little more this time. Fell a little shorter. Comes the 2-0, and that one's way high. 3 balls, no strikes. On deck, second baseman number 7, Josiah George. But right now, there's a 3-0 count to Jonathan Cussy. Here comes the pitch, right down Broadway, 3-1. I wonder if they have a Broadway on Bainbridge Island. I'll have to turn around and ask. There's some fans back here behind me from Bainbridge, I'm sure. That one finds the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Comes a 3-2 pitch. Oh, ball 4. He lost him. 2-out walk to Cussy here. Second baseman Josiah George, as previously mentioned. Cussy with a lead. Comes a pitch. Ball is low to George. 1-0. Comes a pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
So what is the main street on Bainbridge Island?
Winslow Way or Madison.
What is it? Winslow Way.
Or
Right down
Madison.
Winslow Way. That doesn't ring.
Let's say Madison. It's another name.
Right down Madison. Madison at Broadway. Sounds a little
Comes a pitch. Just a little low. 2-1. So they have the main streets here on Bainbridge Island are Winslow Way and Madison. We could do that for pitches right down the pipe, if I remember, a couple innings from now. Comes a pitch from Jackson Andrews. Ball is low. Three and one. popped high, and out of play over our heads here. It's going to land harmlessly on the hill. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Bottom of the first, lined with a 3-0 lead here if you're just joining us. Number 9, Jonah Giblin on deck. Would like to get some action with a couple of runners on base out there, but Jackson Andrews on this 3-2 pitch has another idea. Here it comes, swung on, hit into the gap. That's going to get down past the left fielder. Grass slows it up. The throw's coming in. They're going to hold the runner at third, and George is going to go sliding in the second with a double. So a walk and a double after there were 2 outs, and the Spartans have runners at second and third. On a harder grass, or drier perhaps, or turf, that ball would have bounced and rolled all the way to the wall. That was the angle that Chan had on it. It bounced, and he had to come back to get it because it just took one short hop after hitting the ground. Jonah Giblin up with 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 outs. Andrews peering over his glove. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball. That one is the one he was looking for a while back. And umpire takes taking time out there, wanting Jackson to tuck his shirt tail in. It's sticking out of the front of his pants. The wardrobe adjustment has been made. Louis Vuitton is back down behind the plate. Here comes the pitch, curveball. Fouled. No balls, 2 strikes to Jonah Giblin. No balls, 2 strikes. And they're going to call a balk on Andrews. That's going to send a runner home and the runner on second over to third. Comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, and the inning is over. And on the miscue on the mound, the Bainbridge Island Spartans pick up a run, crawl out of that 3-0 hole. After 1, Lions 3, Spartans 1. Check with them when the game's over. I tell you to get there real easy. And Kata Tanaka's day is done for the Spartans. New pitcher, number 3, AJ Staff, taking over here in the top of the second. And Staff is going to be facing the number 9 hitter, Maple Moody. Here comes the first pitch, swung on and fouled off of Moody's back foot. He's hot stepping it out there a little bit now, waiting for the sting to go away. Back in there. I guess steel-toed shoes wouldn't really work so well here as they do in the factory. Slow you down a little bit. Comes the pitch. Strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes to Moody here. Ball is outside to Maple Moody, Lions first baseman. Staff's fastball has a little more on it than did Katatanaka's. Comes the pitch. That one's up and away. Trying to locate his breaking ball, his backdoor breaking ball there was a little too high. Comes the pitch. In the dirt, blocked by the catcher. And after getting ahead 0-2, Staff has now let Moody off the hook. And the count's full. Into the wind. Here comes the pitch from Staff. Way high. Leadoff base runner for the Lions here. And comes back to the top of the order. Ball is wide. Moody gets back to the bag. 1 ball, no strikes. Comes the pitch. Ball is wide. 2-0 to Carroll. Carroll has 7 home runs this season. I think a couple of triples to go along with that. Teams are already pitching around him. Comes the pitch. There's another one that's wide. 3 balls, no strikes. Comes the 3-0. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk. And back-to-back walks here off the arm of A.J. Staff. And brings up William DeForest, who really tagged a pitch his last at bat out to the shortstop. And the second baseman, pitcher, and catcher are going to have a little powwow while the umpire cleans off the plate. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here myself. Going to remove the rain guard because it has stopped. DeForest showing bunt. Here comes the pitch, way high. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight balls from Staff. And Staff, for a moment anyway, it's back on track. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes the pitch. Foul down the third base line past Kellen Sundin, third base coach and head coach for the Lions. One, 2. I think he thinks I'm running the scoreboard. I can't handle the pressure. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes the 2-2 pitch from Staff. Hit hard into center field. Center field is going to get there, make the catch, and the runners return to their bag. Again, DeForest seeing the ball well, tagging it hard. Just hitting it right to the fielders is all. Brings up Luke Porter. Starting to rain again. Got to go get my shield. On a 1-ball, no-strike count, Staff airmails one to the fence, and the runners move up 90 feet. So 2 balls, no strike. He said 1-1. Umpire says 1-1. Infield is in. And he pokes it right into left center. Oh, good catch by the... Here comes the throw home. Right fielder makes the catch. Moody tags and scores. Carroll goes from second to third on the 1-1 sac fly to right by Luke Porter. He's had a handful of those over the last few games. Fourth run for the Lions here. Ball is outside. Ground ball up the middle, and that's going to get Carroll home with the 5th run. Single for Porter, Sanders. Brings up Jackson Andrews, 2 down, runner at first base, 2 runs in. Ball is outside, 1-0. Hope this rain will keep passing over here. We don't want, with the big lead here, don't want to end this game. Ball is in the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Paul, is the rain slowing down a little bit from what it was? Good. Good. Ball is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. A walk to Andrews to put a runner back out there in scoring position. Comes the pitch. Strike 2 called, or strike 1 I should say. 3-1 to Jackson Andrews. Count is full, 3-2. Oh! Andrews heading in his own dugout. There's no place to hide over there for those guys. Fouls it off to the facade of the dugout. Ball bounces back onto the field, is gathered back in, and we're ready to get rolling again here from the stretch. Here comes Staff's 3-2 pitch. And Andrews wastes another one, fouls that one off to the right. Quite a duel here. There are 7 pitches so far in this at bat. Comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball's hit in the right field. Right fielder slips, falls down, and can't find it, and nobody can get that ball. Runner's coming around, going to try and score. They're going to hit the runner. Sanders comes all the way around on that ball. Here's what happened. The right fielder backed up to get the ball, saw he needed to come in. When he took his step forward, his foot slipped down from under him. He went down, could not recover. The second baseman tried to catch the ball over his shoulder. He couldn't get there. And by that time, Sanders was on his horse coming all the way around. Chan had to retreat to first base. He's now been replaced. I'm sorry, not Chan, but Jackson Andrews had to retreat to first base. Now, Brendan Chan. That's going to be a single and an RBI for Andrews. That's how I'm scoring it. It may be changed by others after it leaves my presence. And there's a shot into right field, another base hit. Couple hops to the right fielder. Chan stops at first. And Henry Evans running for Jackson Andrews. Stops at second, runners at first and second, 2 down. Brings Kurt Olschlager to the plate. It's kind of a nice batting eye out there, actually. Think about it. Green netting covering the fence. There is a yellow stripe across the top of it, but I'm not sure that blocks the view of the batter. And Olschlager swings, hit the ball in the left field. Left fielder's coming in, shortstop's going out, and the left fielder makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the Lions pick up 3 more runs and extend their lead 6-1. The rain's coming down pretty hard. We'll have to see how this plays out. Probably be checking on my camera too.
Rain was meant to stop it.
Okay, the weather report says this rain will be stopping. Folks, I'm going to let you watch this for, I'm going to get up. I have to cover my camera to keep it dry. So you're going to be watching without commentary here, all right? See you in a bit.
No, sorry, correction. I was looking at the wrong end. It is actually not forecast to be stopping, but maybe by 7.
I already told folks. I need to get in here real quick. Okay, here's the new one, Paul. Someone keep track of the count. I have to get up here.
Oops.
Foul ball.
Good, strike one, here you go.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and move that. Move away from it. Thank you, Paul. Foul ball and a pop to short. Okay, we're ready to go again.
Okay, I got some cover on the camera there. a foul ball off the bat of the first hitter, Luis Velez Crespo, and I believe, yeah, number 12, Kai Francis to the plate. One ball, one strike to Francis. Ball swung on and fouled back. One ball, two strikes to Francis. Breaking ball poked into left field. Chan has a beat on it, takes it in easily, and just like that, there are two down. The rain is slowing up a bit. And the hitter is Jack Rector, the designated hitter, wearing number 10. Strike one to Rector. Ball outside, one ball, one strike. Rector is the number 8 hitter. Swung on and fouled down a play. One ball, two strikes. Thomas have to go 4 for a complete game. 4 full innings. We can get through 4 full innings. Official game. Oh, breaking ball. Way too short. Good stop by the catcher. DeForest, who immediately shows it to the umpire so he can perform some cosmetic surgery on it to clear the mud away. Comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit out to short. Taken there by Potter. Throw across. And, oh! Moody could not pick that one. Which reminds me, I think I might have attributed that last pick. I may have assumed that Luke Porter was playing out there at first base. So I'm making a correction here, if I did say that. That is definitely Maple Moody at first. So E6 on the throw from Porter. Leadoff hitter Owen McWilliam to the plate, grounded out to Julian Sanders. Strike on the lower outside corner to McWilliam. Sorry, what? Is it? Oh. Pardon me. Yeah, I jumped up there too soon to count. No balls, two strikes to the number 9 hitter, Sammy Francis, the left fielder. Looking through my rain shield here. I jumped ahead. Comes a pitch, swung on and missed. Popped up in the air. And the ball dropped back into the glove of DeForest. Umpire did not see that. First said it was foul and safe, but the DeForest showed the umpire he did indeed catch it. Umpire said, yeah, just a second here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 39.
39. 39.
sorry, I was looking at Monday. I didn't realise it started from like now, so I went to the far right, and it's got to go in 24 hours.
What's the real story?
It says rain. I mean, it's only like it's very vague. But it said 5 and 6 rain, and then 7 no rain. So no good for us. But what are these forecasts?
What do you know about this field, Thomas? About its playability? Would they throw a tarp out and give it a little? Don't know.
Like dripping too much over.
Well, they do, of course. Right. Yeah, but I mean, what's the umpire going to do? Hard hit ball bounces up off the turf, then takes a short hop into the shortstop's glove. And leadoff hitter Jared Sanders is the first down of the inning. First pitch ball to Maple Moody. Timeout while the manager comes down, has a chat with his pitcher, perhaps allowing a few more raindrops to land on the field. Two balls, no strikes to Maple Moody. 3-0. I apparently missed one there, so now it's 3-1. Now the rain looks like it's letting up a little bit. It's back and forth, back and forth. Smoked foul just beyond the Lions' dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No, it's umpire saying it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the pitch. Umpire says he went. Moody knew it. Skips out of there, heads back to the dugout. No point in arguing that. Now back to the top of the order.
Yes.
Hey Thomas, do you remember last inning? Olschlager made the last out, right? What did he do?
F7.
F7. And what was the call on Brendan? What had he done before him?
Brendan had a base hit.
Single. Okay. Where did it go? You remember?
L9. On drive to right.
Right. Okay.
But not a base hit, sorry, not L9.
Right. And he got that RBI too, right? No, maybe not. No, that was Jackson.
RBIs were Jackson,
Yeah.
Luke, and Julian.
Yeah, that's right.
Jackson was on the misplayed ball on right.
Yeah.
He didn't want to score that.
You're right. I got him. So what are they talking about?
4.
Are they like?
4. We saw the parents in sometimes.
So is that a lot of acting going on out there?
I'm funny. Yes, it is. Absolutely.
I know. I don't know what happened there.
Now you put it
He grounded out.
What?
There you go, Seth.
Grounded out.
All right. And the dramatics have begun from the Bainbridge bench, wanting this game to be rained out. Oh! There's another one of those familiar hops, I guess. Playing over here at Bainbridge, hopped up last minute. First baseman made a nice backhand stab of it, ran to the bag to to beat Carroll there and record the third out. So the Lions go 1, 2, 3 here in the third. Umpires now checking the mound. Umpire's having a chat with the pitcher about it. Maybe they're just talking about baseballs. Andrews has a smile, so does the umpire. They part ways. Andrews doing a little repair for his landing zone out there. Throwing some balls. And umpire talking to Kellen Sundin here about the field conditions, I'm assuming. And umpire signaling over to the Bainbridge bench. 2, I guess he's asking for 2 baseballs. And as you can imagine, there's concern over here from the Lakeside contingent that the game will be called with this big lead here. But we have to get through another inning and a half. We're at the bottom of the third here, lines up 6-1. So Andrews hoping to make short work of the Spartans here. He leads off. The batter, number 6, with 2-0. Oh! Did you see that? Holy cow. Climbed the ladder, stood on the top step and jumped from there and brought that down. Holy cow. That was Jonathan Ritchie at the plate. He was robbed. Oh, and Potter back at it, throws that ball over. 6-3 on the putout. That takes care of Jonathan Cussy. 2 up, 2 down. Quickly. Thomas, were there any counts on those, or were those first pitch? First batter had 2 balls, no strikes before he hit that line drive that Potter made a circus catch out of. Next pitch, Jonathan Cussy grounded out to Potter at short, and the first pitch to Hosea George here, the second baseman, is a ball up. Comes the pitch. Fouled back here, 1-1. Wow, that was perfectly timed by Potter. He did not have another fraction of an inch to go any higher. He had gotten all he could out of his legs. Wow, that was a great play. Here comes the pitch. Ball is low. Oh, this rain is teasing us. It comes heavy, it goes light, comes heavy, it goes light. Andrew is stomping the dirt off of his cleats onto the pitching rubber. Peering over his glove, gets the signal. Here comes the pitch. Home plate umpire asks the field umpire, did the batter offer? Umpire says no, count is 3-1. Ball 4. And Andrews is asking for the cleat cleaner, which is looks like a garden tool. I've seen that before. Potter comes in. He wants some of that action. Oh, no, he's going to help out the pitcher. And the the Bainbridge coach is more than happy to oblige and gets a good laugh out of that. Potter looking like a furrier out there.
Furrier, isn't that what you call the blacksmith? Isn't that the technical name? Furrier?
One ball, two strikes to Hosea George. There are 2 outs, a runner on first, Jonathan Cussy. The rain has stopped.
Tom, he walked, right? He walked. Rain stop.
Rain, rain, go away. It has stopped. Swung on and missed. And the Lions turn away the Spartans. Here at the end of 3, 6-1, Lakeside Lions.
Yeah, take a break. Take a break. Give yourself a break. I'm going to grab the towel.
Roman, do you have a pitch count?
So that was 3, 4, 5. No, that second was up. Yeah, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 and 39, 52.
Thank you.
Oops, sorry. Give you a bit of excitement in the game.
I've been wrong. We need 5, not 4.
Still has a feeling it could shift a bit with the weather, with the conditions. section of the field. You know, no, Thomas actually just said it is 5.
Say it again.
It's 5 you need. 5 innings for a full.
No, really? Well, that's for a 9-inning game. It's 5 here. We gotta get 5. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh well. This is good enough. Stay like this.
As long as it,
Come on, be generous with that stuff. Throw that stuff down. So, he's so stingy. Yeah.
this is cold.
Well, as much as
Here we go. Top of the 4th. The rain has ceased, and William DeForest has a 1-on-1 count. A ball and then a called strike. And hits another ball. Shortstop picks his glove up too quick, and the ball skips under it. DeForest finally on base, but not by his hardest hit ball. Brings up Luke Porter, a single and an RBI sac fly.
You know what's interesting? The umpires have a phone earplug in his ear. Not a hearing aid, but a phone earplug. Are you guys like yelling at him or something? I always thought I would do that if I ever umpired.
Strike to Luke Porter. Oh, feel a few drops again, but the sky does not look like it has that kind of readiness to rain. Bigger like it was a minute ago. But 1 ball, 1 strike to Luke Porter. Runner at first, nobody down. Breaking ball stays way high. Ball stroked hard in the left center field. Center fielder camps under it. Puts it away. 1 down. DeForest returns to the bag. Brings up Julian Sanders. Has a couple of singles. Staff checks the runner. Comes the pitch. Sanders swung on and chopped foul down the third baseline. 0-1. Toss over to get the runner back.
I'll be leaning on here.
Ground ball out to short. Scoops up, going to throw all the way across. Is going to be picked there by the first baseman. 6-3 put out of Sanders. And on the play, DeForest makes it down to second base. Brings up Jackson Andrews. Umpire's got, looked like there's a little bit of conversation here. Umpire and Kellen Sundin. What are they doing? Changing pitchers here? Something's happening. Shuffling things up. The shortstop may be hurt. After that play, he was looking. Yeah, something. I got the feeling something happened there to the shortstop.
16 for 1. Yeah, he looked kind of funny after that throw. See, he looked like something was going on there. Oh, man.
Right, thank you. I was never in any doubt that it was going to stop. Eh. 16. That is 16, huh? They don't have. I don't have him on the roster, so I have no idea.
Owen Rector.
Lester?
Rector. Owen Rector. Same as Jack Rector.
So they're 2 down now. And the shortstop, J.R. Ritchie's been replaced by Owen Lester here. Rector, okay. Owen Rector. Ball's hit to the third baseman, boots it, and he's going to have to eat it. E5, and on the play, DeForest scoots over to third. Henry Evans coming out to run for Jackson Andrews. Could not find Rector on my roster here. Thomas knows him. Brandon Chan with runners at first and third. Ball in the dirt. DeForest way off the bag. Throw down to try and get him from the catcher was high. DeForest went in head first and was safe. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Stroked into the gap. Left fielder going to get right fielder. He dives and makes a nice, beautiful sliding catch. Good play. Good play. And the Lions were about to pick up another run. Not if the right fielder had anything to say about it, which he did. Inning comes to a close. Top half of the inning anyway. After 3.5, 6-1 Lions. Few sprinkles again.
to send off to ESPN or something? This is your portfolio to send to ESPN? Is that it?
You gotta build, along with the resume, you could have some good shots.
Here he is, making a marvelous pun.
Well, I'm hoping you're feeling a little like have a little of the Ansel Adams spirit in you. See it as an adventure.
Oh, yeah. Home half of the fourth, Jonah Giblin to the plate. Alex Paxbo, where's Alex? There she is. Bottom four, Jackson Andrews still out there working. First pitch. Strike called. It's a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball was up and in. Giblin fouled it down the left field line. One ball, 2 strikes to Giblin. Hit hard into the gap. No one's going to get. Yes, Carroll. Oh! Yes, he is. Speed never takes a holiday. And 1 big hit, 1 big out. F8. That was the Lions' answer to the right fielder's catch by the Spartans to end that last inning. Brings up Luis Velez Crespo. Crespo popped down to the short his first time up. First pitch from Andrews is a fastball up and away, 1-0. That ball looked like it was hit hard, heading for the gap. Well, it was, but that ball was outside. 2 balls, no strikes, and that ball hit was headed for the gap, but
Where are the
1-1. 1-1, Roman.
I knew that.
1-2 now.
He thinks I'm keeping the scoreboard. He keeps telling me.
Boy!
ball outside. That evens the count, 2-2. So as I was saying before earlier, the umpire is not really clear on the balls and strikes, and so that's comes the pitch. That next one is low, 3-2, and so there's someone here managing the scoreboard, and they're sometimes missing it as I was, but the umpire thinks I'm keeping track of that too. Ball 4. And Crespo is on. Brings up Kai Francis.
Did you ground ball, Jackson?
Ball in the dirt to Francis. Check of the runner by Andrews. Comes a pitch, swung on and fouled. count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrew's doing the stomp out there to clear off his cleats. Comes the pitch. Swung on, hit into right field. Right fielder Ficus back on the ball. Nicely brings it in with 2 hands. And there are 2 down.
Right, I think I'm done with this. I feel like a groupie here.
Oh, I didn't know you were still. Just do it randomly for the rest of the day. From the other side when I don't have the cord in front of my face. Ball outside. DeForest throws down. Nothing doing. Batter is Jack Rector, brother of Owen, the new shortstop. Here comes the pitch. Ball is up. 2 balls, no strikes. And Andrew's shirt tail apparently was sneaking out again, and the umpire wanted to correct that. I think that's what was happening. Here comes the pitch. Down the middle, popped into right field. Who's going to get that? Right fielder or the second base? Right fielder calls him off. Takes it, inning over. F9. Inning comes to a close. Thomas, 68.
I didn't notice that after the first 4. I moved around the side.
I had to accept. I should just put a hat on if I wanted to. Anyway, yeah.
I think I do from when you were saying.
Here we go, top 5. Ohlschlager facing Staff, and Ohlschlager rips one into, and he does it again. Diving backhand put out of Ohlschlager, swinging, making good contact with that first pitch from Staff, and nothing to show for it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up Jared Ficus, right fielder. Ball low and away to Ficus. Cue balled off the end of the bat over towards the Spartans' dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ficus. Number 8 hitter Maple Moody on deck. Breaking ball bounces in. 2-1. Few sprinkles and it stops. see a lot of blue sky out there now. A lot more light as well. Swung on and missed. Breaking ball misses. Count is full. I think scoreboard has just now changed. Yes. 3 balls, 2 strike. Here comes the pitch.
Good. Here you go. Win this pitch again.
Foul over towards the Lions dugout. Pitching coach Jack Rogers sticks his foot out. Is that a good idea? That would hurt, I would think. Ficus asks for timeout. Steps away to take a swing, takes a peek at the barrel of his bat. Digs that back foot in. Here comes the wind and the pitch from Staff. Breaking ball hit down to third, fair ball, backhanded there by the third baseman. Throw across in time. Nicely played. Bainbridge looking very good defensively down here.
Go, Michael.
Maple Moody takes a pitch for a ball. And 1 for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Moody. And another strike called. That ball's up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes a pitch from Staff. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Inning, top half of the 5th is over. 1/2 more inning, and this game will be official. But the rain does look like it's done, so not so much of an issue as it was before. So now Lions just want to hold on with the pitching and defense, perhaps add on a little bit as they come to the 6th and the 7th. But top of the 6th, Carroll will be leading off for the Lions. Jackson Andrews back out there to the mound, warming up. The defense looks the same. Trojans are rallying out in front of their dugout, hoping to get to the Lions and get a few runs on the board here as the game gets into the later stages here. Sammy Francis, number 5, the left fielder, will be leading off. He's the number 9 hitter. Then we'll go back to the top of the order for Owen McWilliam. Okay, here we go. Bottom 5. First pitch from Andrews shows a bunt. Foul in front of the plate. So Bainbridge just wants to get some base runners on there now, anywhere they can. That was a surprise. Went just a little foul. Swung on, roped. Foul down the first base line. No balls, 2 strikes to Francis. Andrews started this inning with 65 or 68 pitches. Strike 3 called, outside corner. Nice work by the pitcher and the catcher. Good framing by DeForest. Top of the order, Owen McWilliam. .55-foot breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot out in the left field, and it's fair ball down into the corner. Chan's on it quickly. Ball's coming in, going to be a stand-up double for Owen McWilliam here with 1 out in the home half of the 5th. McWilliam now 1 for 3 on the day. Brings up Owen Rector. One for 16 re-entering is the information I have here. J.R. Ritchie coming in to bat. Interesting. So Ritchie can re-enter. A starter can re-enter 1 time. So I wonder if they're just using him for this at bat. Breaking ball. Throw down to second. Close. Count was a ball. There's one a little low. 2 balls, no strikes to J.R. Ritchie. Remember, Ritchie went out in the 4th after a throw. Playing shortstop, looked like he tweaked his back. That's what his coach said when he was over here talking with the umpire. So he's good enough to bat, or ball inside, apparently. Had a hearty swing on that, well ahead of it. Fouls it down the left field line. Wonder if he'll come back into the game at shortstop when the Spartans head out for the defensive half of the 6th. Wait and see. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on at second base down there. Comes a pitch to Ritchie. Ooh, outside, 3-1. Comes a 3-1 from Andrews. Oh, Ritchie wants to throw the bat away. Umpire says, not so fast, young man. Strike 2 call, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ritchie holds up. The ball is high. Runners at first and second with 1 down. Brings up Jonathan Cussy, who walked a couple of times so far. Scored a run back in the first on that balk. And Coach Jack Rogers is going to go on and talk with Andrews. Let's see how many pitches Andrews has now. He's at 80 pitches. Umpire indicates to Jack Ryder that's their first visit of the afternoon. Brings up number 22, Jonathan Cussy, as advertised. Andrews working from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Ball is up and in to Cussy. Oh, hang on. Called that one a strike. 0-1. And Andrews' fastball still has a lot on it here after 80 pitches. Breaking ball finds the mark. 0-2. Andrews going to come back with that breaking ball, or is he going to try and throw some smoke past Cussy? Andrews from the stretch. Here comes whatever it is. Fastball swung on and missed. Throw down to second. Brings up cleanup hitter Josiah George. Actual sunshine on the field. Comes the pitch. Ball is high. 1-0. I mean, real sun. Look at that. I may need sunglasses. Shining from foul in left field across the first base, across the third base. Ball is popped high on the right side. Who's going to get that? Maple Moody calls it. Drifts over in foul territory. Makes a catch. Inning is over. '85. At the end, that was a pitch count that Thomas had asked for. A pitch count 85 there for Jackson Andrews. And at the end of 5, the score still 6-1 here on Bainbridge Island. And leading off for the Lions will be Corbin Carroll, followed by William DeForest and Luke Porter. Going to take a little break here. And here we go. Top of the 6th, Corbin Carroll against AJ Staff. First pitch. Both umpires say he did not go. 1 ball, no strikes. And the Bainbridge manager having some discussion here. Wants him to talk with the field umpire again, perhaps about that call. We'll see. And the two of them are meeting halfway down the first base line. And field umpire shaking his head, no, I think it's going to stand as a ball. And Bainbridge coach is shaking his head too, and still he's still talking over there. Here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive smoked into right field. Second hit for Carroll. Leading off here, Lyons ready to tack on. You just got that feeling. William DeForest to the plate. Comes the pitch to DeForest. Ball is up. Lakeside bench is loud down there. Comes the pitch. Popped up high on the infield. Taken by the first baseman there. One down. Brings up Luke Porter. Comes the pitch to Porter. Ball in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Staff from the stretch. Checks the runner. Not much of a lead. Here comes the pitch. Ball is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Okay, Staff's going to have to come into Porter now. Porter sitting on a fastball here, one would think. Depending on Staff's confidence in his control, command. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner. Big jump. Oh, no. How's that possible? Oh! Lady Luck falls on the Spartans. Carroll was off. Would have had that base easily stolen. The second baseman going over to take the throw. Porter smokes a shot past the pitcher that on 2 hops lands in the second baseman's glove, who's on the bag already. Steps on the bag, throws to first, and doubles up Porter. Holy cow, what a play. It was a 4-3 double play. Coming to the bottom of the 6th, new pitcher for Lakeside. Julian Sanders taking over on the hill.
Jump he had? Him run.
Here we go, bottom 6. Leading off, Jonah Giblin. Facing the new mound, Julian Sanders. First pitch from Sanders, swung on and missed. 0-1. Sanders has a lively fastball. There's another one, hit out to short. Taken there, backhand by Potter, throw across. And pulls Moody off the bag. Luis Velez Crespo to the plate.
There you go, get your ground ball.
Umpire has too many baseballs there. Tosses one away over towards the dugout. First pitch to Crespo. Outside, 1-0. Ball is low, squirts away from the catcher. Runner does not try and advance. 2 balls, no strikes. There goes the runner. Late start, catch, throw down. Got him! Yes! And that erases the base runner. And I heard a big boom over there in the dugout. Probably the runner throwing his helmet against the wall. Ball outside. And that is apparently ball 4 to Crespo, and he replaces Giblin, who was just erased. But the difference being there's 1 out now. Brings up Kai Francis. Francis has flown out a couple of times. First time to center field, second time to right field. Fouls the first pitch he sees from Sanders off to the right. Good turnout here today at the Bainbridge ballpark. Quite a few fans in the stands and on the fence down the right field line. So I'll check with you a minute, Thomas, what he was saying.
14 courtesy run.
Oh, okay. Courtesy runner for the batter, for Crespo, I should say. He's the catcher. Guess they want to get him in and geared up. Batter now is Francis. Swings and fouls one straight back here, and he's in the hole 0-2. Yeah, sometimes that foul ball will. And look at, if you can, at the edges. If the players on the edges are a little fuzzy, because my lens moved. I have an extra lens up there. Ball is high.
Get your ground ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Good. Great. Thank you. Swung on and missed. On that high fastball up in the eyes, it looks like a beach ball coming at you. I'm sure I can hit that, but not usually. 2 down.
Get your last.
Brings up Jack Rector, designated hitter. Runner at first, 2 downs. Toss over to get the runner back. Pretty good lead over there by the run. Swung on and missed. There's that high fastball again, 0-1. Sanders might throw a touch harder than Andrews. I don't know. I've never looked at any guns, but it just has that feeling. And the hitters aren't catching up to it until that. And oh! Beautiful play. Single picked up by Ficus. Runner thought of going, turned around to get back to the bag. By the time he got there, the shortstop was waiting on him with a baseball for the put-out. A single and a 9-6. That's the second put-out by Ficus playing right field this year that has been tremendous. Rally squelched. Coming to the top of the 7th, 6-1 Lions. Did you see Jared running in? He was happy. And why not? Top 7. The Lions' new pitcher here. Julian Sanders leading off the 7th inning. He's 2 for 3 with a couple of singles, couple of runs scored. Let's see if he has any RBIs. Yeah, I see one. Ball is smoked into right center field, but tracked down by the right fielder. 1 pitch, 1 out.
I think that'd be fun, actually.
Ball is up in the eyes of Jackson Andrews. Andrews playing third base last inning, while Sanders came in to pitch, and there was a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jackson Andrews. So they just traded places. Pitch to third, third to pitch. Here comes the pitch, and stroke through on the right side. Andrews has himself a single, and it's not the first. It's his second one of the day. He's been on base all 4 times. He's got 2 singles, walked, and a error on the third base. And Henry Evans out to pinch run for Jackson Andrews. Brings up Brendan Chandler, takes a ball inside. One out, 1 on, top 7. 6-1 Lions, ball is away. 2 balls, no strikes. There's one just across the shoe tops of Chan. 3 balls, no strikes. So Evans pinch running for Andrews, not a courtesy runner. Comes a pitch, there's a strike, 3-1. So Andrews will come back in, being a starter. He will come back into the game. He has never left the game. This is the first time leaving the game. Ball 4. That pushes Evans down to second, and the Lions have a couple of speedy runners on the base paths. Evans down there at second. Andrews at first. Brings up Kurt Olschlager. Hits the ball well today, especially that last time up. Singled in the first, flew out to left the second time up, and takes a ball from Staff. Was robbed of a hit back in the fourth by the right fielder. No, I'm sorry, back in the fifth that was. Comes the pitch, and Staff steps off the mound. Let's see. Not sure what that was all about, but umpire looked like he was going to go out and say something. He just walked around and kicked some dirt off the plate and came back home. Comes the 0-1 pitch to Olschlager, and there's a ball chopped down to first. First baseman going to toss it to the pitcher, and he gets him just in time. On the play, the runners move up a couple of bags. That was a 3-1 put out. A couple of runners in scoring position for Ficus, who 0 for 3 today. Throw down by the catcher. Evans quite a ways off the base, but the third baseman was way behind the bag. Not sure what that was all about. 1 ball, no strikes. Comes the pitch. Fouled off and out of play. 1-1. Sundin giving a base running lesson down there to Evans about how to get a running lead, perhaps. And Ficus ropes it in left field, and the left fielder dives and makes a catch. As I said earlier, the Spartans are flashing some leather out there in the outfield. But it hasn't been enough to make a difference in the ball game so far, as they are down 5 here, coming to their to the bottom of the 7th. Their last chance to get some runs, get back in this game. But they're facing a relief pitcher who can throw some heat. And we're going to be seeing the, let me check here. We're going to be seeing the number 9-1-2 hitters.
Jules, get your first.
Julian Sanders facing the left-handed Sammy Francis, 0 for 2 today. First pitch strike from Sanders. A little bit of gas on that one. Here comes another. Just like the other, but a little too high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little too far outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Love it, Joel's one out.
Into the wind. Here comes a pitch from Sanders. Swung on and missed. 1 down. Sanders threw 12 pitches in his first inning of work. That top of the 6th. Back to the top of the order here for Owen McWilliams. It was 0 for 2 when he came to the plate with a runner, with 1 out back in the 5th. Back in the 5th, and hit a double down the line. Swings and fouls this pitch back and off the screen. Drops down right in front of me here. Picked up by J.R. Ritchie. Yeah, so Ritchie is back in the lineup and played shortstop again last inning. So he recovered from that breaking ball way high. He recovered from that back tweak that happened to him after a throw. 1 ball, 1 strike to McWilliam. That ball's up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike to McWilliam. Popped off the screen.
Get your last one out.
Up and over the screen. Looked like it was going to come back down. I kept waiting to see it. I thought maybe it got stuck up there, but then I saw some people heading to the back to pick it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top 7. Bottom 7. Fouled off. McWilliams staying alive. Oh, breaking ball. Strike 3 called. McWilliam knew it, stood there, frozen, jumped up in the air, came back down. Not much you can do with a pitch like that. It's coming right at you. It snaps off, breaks right across the heart of the plate, across the outside black into the catcher's glove, and you're walking back to the dugout. What a beauty. 2 down. Ball a little low to Ritchie. Comes the pitch. Ritchie pulls the bat back. It's low. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. Check swing. Grounder out to second. And Oschlager can't pick it up. Picks up his glove. Ball wasn't there. It's going to be a close play. Tough. He had to get that ball and toss it.
He's close to the bag.
Yeah, that's the point. Runner at first, 2 down. Spartans still alive. Strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Sanders comes back with heat. Puts Cussy in the hole. Jonathan Cussy with no balls, 2 strikes. Bainbridge. Down to their last strike, 0-2. Comes the pitch. Ball is high. Forrest tried to bring that back into the upper part of the zone, but it was a little too far gone. Comes the pitch. There it is. Wow, he called that a ball. Okay. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2 from Sanders. Breaking ball snaps off a little wide. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It started too far center and broke away, as opposed to that pitch that struck out McWilliam, which started in the batter's box, the right-handed batter's box. Anyway, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runners off on it. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, missed. Ball game over, and the Lions are 9-0 in league play. They came out here today and dominated Bainbridge. 13-1 overall. Bainbridge not happy about this, losing this game at home. They did play well. They had some good defense out there today, but the Lions brought their bats and hit the ball where they weren't. Both teams get a round of applause here for their play today. Good job by the umpires. Lions play Rainier Beach at home on Wednesday, and Friday they take on a hot Ballard team also at the MAG. So we'll see you at 4 o'clock on Wednesday and 4 o'clock on Friday. So the sun is out, the Lions have won, and all is right. Be safe. Roman out. you hold this? Actually, that's probably. Yeah, then I can just do this part. Oh, good. That's the hardest part. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can do this too. Tell you what, if you. Yeah, that's what we're trying to get. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let's do that. And this has, that's going to have one leaf.
Lord, you jump over.
And this will just lift off.
We just caught you from our spine. Just trying to paralyze me. I could have kicked you in the spine as many times as you want.
I'm good now. I just got to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Catch that ferry.
Oh God, this is gonna break.
Hey, of course. I'm changing right before I get in.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Sarah.
Do you need a hand? Make sure you get on the ferry.
Kellen and I are riding together. Now, are you in a hurry to catch a ferry?
Yes.
Yeah,
A little bit. Marginally.
Go ahead.
We're probably the same ferry as you.
Just fine, because Kellen can carry my chair if anything. You guys go ahead.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, though. Thanks for all your help today. All right. See you Wednesday, maybe.
Oh yeah. This is it.
Okay, check this way, just the kid you swim. Okay, there you go. Oh yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay, let me grab my camera in here real
I think we
quick.
should be fine there. I'm gonna push it. What can I help with?
Just take this chair probably, and if you want, you can head on down.
You gonna take that?
Yeah, I'll take it. If you want to head down and get in the car, you can. I'll be right behind you.
Down there.
Follow, go around the outhouse there, where that guy's going, and I'm right in front of the community center. You see the car.